In the heart of southern China, there's Hunan province, a place famous for its lush green landscapes, rich culture, and deep history. But lately, another story has come to define Hunan. It has become a front line in China's fight against extreme flooding. With climate change speeding up, Hunan is caught between nature's wrath and human vulnerability. What used to be a predictable, manageable flood season is now way more unpredictable. Floods hit harder, last longer, and cause more damage. In the summer of 2025, non-stop rain hammered cities and villages all over Hunan. Rivers burst their banks, lakes spilled over, and whole communities were swallowed by muddy waters. The Shang River, one of the province's lifelines, broke through its banks in multiple spots, flooding cities and wrecking transportation. Roads turned into rivers. Fields became vast, quiet lakes. The destruction was fast and brutal. In Changsha, Hunan's capital, emergency sirens blared as people were evacuated from rising waters. Underground tunnels flooded. In minutes, power plants were submerged, cutting electricity to entire neighborhoods. Thousands found themselves without clean water, internet, or food. But it wasn't just the cities. In rural Hunan, small farming villages quietly suffered too. For many families, crops were ruined just weeks before harvest, and generations of hard work washed away in a single day. With limited government aid, rural communities had to rely on each other. Rescue boats became lifelines, navigating flooded roads to bring supplies to isolated homes. why is flooding happening so often and so fiercely in Hunan? It's a mix of geography, rapid urban growth, and climate change. Hunan sits in a subtropical zone, naturally getting a lot of rain every year. But rising air and ocean temperatures have supercharged storms lately. Rain falls harder and in shorter bursts, overwhelming drainage systems and riverbanks all at once. Rapid urbanization replaced wetlands and forests with concrete. Land that once soaked up water is now paved over, so stormwater floods streets and homes. Even hydroelectric dams designed to control floods are under stress. During heavy rains, dam operators often have to release water to avoid damage, sometimes making flooding worse downstream. It's a tough balancing act, getting harder each year. The government knows this is serious. Emergency crews, military rescue teams, and volunteers have been working non-stop to help. But the scale of these floods keeps growing, pushing a bigger question. Can Hunan adapt before the next disaster hits? China started rolling out a Sponge City initiative, a bold plan to redesign urban spaces to soak up and reuse rainwater naturally. In theory, it should reduce flooding in cities, but these projects take years, and Hunan doesn't have that kind of time. Climate experts warn, what Hunan faces now might just be the beginning. Every year flood season gets longer, rainfalls get heavier, and the damage gets worse. Global emissions keep rising, and cities keep growing unchecked. Hunan might find itself underwater more often than not. Behind these stats are real people, families stranded on rooftops, elders carrying grandchildren through waist-deep water, farmers watching helpless lie as floods devour their land. Their stories rarely make it beyond local news, but they show the real human cost of ignoring climate change. Thousands have been impacted, and over 7,000 displaced, but there's still hope. With global cooperation, smart investments in resilient infrastructure, and sustainable land management, Hunan can rebuild stronger. But the clock's ticking, and the floods are coming faster than ever. Thanks for watching. If this story hit home, please share it to help raise awareness. Natural disasters might feel far away until they aren't. Let's use our voices to shine a light on the places and people too often overlooked. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dives. This has been a close look at the flooding crisis in Hunan Province, China. Stay informed, stay aware, and stay safe.